Okay, so day 15, we're halfway through the beginning of our third week, and 19 minutes. So we're just that 1 minute off the full length that we're heading towards. I just want to share a little bit this morning about meditation and its effects on aging. So its positive effects on aging. I don't know if there are any negative effects on aging, but certainly it's positive effects. And one particular thing, I'll try and keep this brief. So on the end of our DNA, on the end of our genetic code, we have these things called telomeres right on the end. And they usually one measure of aging is the length of the telomeres. As the genetic code is being copied from, when a new cell is created and the code is copied, these telomeres, they find over time, they shorten. The cell just kind of says, I've done that much, and it just reduces the length of the telomere. This happens in pretty much all our cells except for our stem cells. So our stem cells are like those cells we had when we were being created, literally from the original sperm and egg. So our stem cells are the most, you could say, vital and fresh and new cells that we have anywhere inside of ourselves. So inside a stem cell is a protein called telomerase, and telomerase is an enzyme, and telomerase has the ability to rebuild these telomeres, so it can re-lengthen them and basically reverse the signs of aging, at least slow it down, and then hold it off. And I guess presumably, as much meditation as you wanted to do, you could start to reverse that practice. So meditation has been shown to have this effect of releasing telomerase, this enzyme that rebuilds our telomeres. Meditation releases or encourages us to release more telomerase and lengthen our telomeres. I think that's quite fascinating. So you're slowing down the rate of aging, maybe even turning back the clock a bit. And I don't know, who knows how far that could go. And there was an associated study that kind of went along with that, where a group of participants practiced a mindfulness meditation, which, mindfulness is paying attention intentionally. And over 8 weeks, the growth in the brain in five areas. There are specifically 5 areas they studied, and the brain was shown to grow more connections in these 5 key areas associated with aging. So just another reason to meditate. So let us do that. If you want to, move the body a little bit. When you're ready, closing the eyes, breathing a little deeper. Tummy and rib cage moving, expanding as you inhale. Releasing, contracting, letting go as you exhale. And then beginning to gently body scan. So remember, I'm going to let you do this one today on your own, because at some point, I hate to say it this way, we're going to part company. And so I'm going to give you some time to body scan on your own, from the bottom of the body up through, so that you're not always dependent. Obviously, if you want to come back and listen to a meditation again, that's fine. Maybe tomorrow's meditation, maybe that will be the last one that I guide us through a body scan and guide us out of the meditation. So if you ever want to return and have a guided meditation, then for the full 20 minutes, that will be tomorrow. But today, let's have a go at scanning through our own body. And when you've scanned all the way to the top, which doesn't have to be now, doesn't have to be by now, but when you do get to the top, you can wave your awareness down and back up through the body. Just keep waving gently down and back up through the body until we're all there. And then once you've body scanned from bottom to top, and you've waved through the body at least once, back down, maybe more times, up and down, then begin to bring in your mantra, your silent internal repetition of the word one, if you're following along with the collective mantra, or your own word or phrase. And then I will begin our timer here. So officially starting our 19 minutes, our last non-20 minute meditate. Okay, 19 minutes. So witnessing, watching inside with curiosity. Notice what's happening with the physical body, any tension you're aware of. Any other sensations, tightness or restriction where you might be holding back your breathing, or whether we might be resisting feeling more deeply. Or witnessing the feeling of wellness inside. Just witnessing whatever you notice, whatever is there to be witnessed. Witness the emotions, witness the thoughts. And then move on to imagine your experience if you want to. If you don't want to, then keep witnessing for a little while. Imagine your experience if you'd like to, vividly, intensely. Get into the emotions, get into the sensations in the body. Imagine that you're right there in that experience. You're having that experience. See what you see, feel what you feel, hear what you hear, smell what you smell, taste what you taste. What would your internal conversation be? What kind of thoughts would you be creating? And keep working with that until you absolutely convinced that, yeah, that's as good as here, that's a done deal, I can let that go. And then you just let the unconscious mind work on it, motivate you, draw you towards the experiences that are gonna manifest it for you. You're just priming your mind for the creation. And then when you're ready, come back. You might not be ready yet, that's fine. When you're ready, come back however you'd like to. Opening the eyes when you're ready. Well done. The real fun begins tomorrow. 20 minutes for 15 days. Well done, everybody.